Everyone's lying to you about how to get your summer body. Belly fat wraps, detox teas, 1,000 crunches a day. It's all complete nonsense, whilst designed to make sure that it's taking as much of your money as possible without you actually benefiting. I'm about to expose the 3 biggest myths that are keeping you from getting your summer body. And then I'm going to show you exactly what works instead. I'm Harry, I run an online coaching business. We're in February right now, so it means you've got 4 months until summer starts. That's plenty of time to make progress if you stop falling for the crappy myths you see on the internet. So let's get into it. Here are the 3 biggest lies that are keeping you fat and what we should be doing instead to stop that. Myth number 1, and this is the biggest one, you can spot reduce fat from certain areas of your body. Every single January, without fail, you see a video saying 7 exercises to get rid of that stubborn belly fat, or 5 exercises to reduce underarm fat. It's complete nonsense. Here's the reality, you can't choose where your body reduces fat. Doing 500 crunches a day will not burn just belly fat. Tricep dips won't magically erase your arm fat. Your genetics will decide where that fat comes off of first, and there's nothing you can do about it, unfortunately. When you're in a calorie deficit, your body pulls from fat stores all over your body, not just from the specific area that you're exercising. The belly fat might be the last place that you lose it, because usually it's the first place for someone to gain it. So stop wasting time on targeted exercises thinking they're going to burn fat in that one specific area. They won't. I've had so many clients that have come to me thinking this way, and what we do is we just make sure that we educate them on how to use a calorie deficit, make sure they're more active, make sure they're strength training their whole body, and surprise, surprise, the fat starts to fall off, but in all areas, not just one. Myth number 2, the faster you cut calories, the quicker the weight's gonna fall off. So let's drop straight down to 1,200 calories a day. For a lot of people, this is dangerously wrong. Yes, you'll lose weight initially on a 1,200 calorie crash diet, but here's what else will happen. Your metabolism will slow down, you lose muscle mass, your energy starts tanking, your hormones get completely disrupted, and you become absolutely miserable. And then what happens? You can't sustain it, you end up burning out, you binge, and then you gain all the weight back. And you usually end up gaining back more than you lost because you're so hungry. And now your metabolism is even slower than last time, making next time more difficult. The truth? Eating more calories in a moderate deficit will see way more fat loss in the long term. Why? Because you can actually sustain it. You keep your muscle, your metabolism stays healthy, and you feel like a king in the long term, or a queen. For most women, that's 1,600 to 2,000 calories a day, not 1,200. You want the smallest deficit that still gets results, not the biggest deficit that you can just suffer through. Myth number 3, cardio is king for fat loss, so spend hours and hours on the treadmill to lose fat. Wrong again. Now don't get me wrong before someone comes and gets angry at me. Cardio can burn fat and it's great for your cardiovascular health. But if your goal is fat loss, not just weight loss, and you had to pick one form of training, it would be strength training. Here's why. When you lift weights, you build muscle. Muscle is metabolically active tissue, meaning it burns calories even when you're sitting on the couch. The more muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolic rate. Cardio only really burns calories during the activity. Once you step off the treadmill, the calorie burn stops, but muscle keeps working for you 24/7. Plus, if you're in a deficit without strength training, you'll lose muscle as well as fat, making you weaker, slower, and giving you that skinny fat look that nobody wants. So prioritize weights. Add some cardio in if you enjoy it or you want that extra calorie burn, but don't let it be your main focus if you're trying to burn body fat. All right, so we've covered what doesn't work. Now I'm gonna show you exactly what does work so that you can get in the best shape of your life this summer. Strategy number 1 is gonna be being in a consistent calorie deficit, but not an extreme one. Aim for 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance number. This creates steady weight loss without destroying your metabolism and making fat loss harder. For most busy professional women that I work with, that involves around 1,600 to 2,000 calories and living quite an active lifestyle with training a few times a week, getting their steps in each day, etc. You should feel challenged on this calorie number, but not completely starving. Strategy number 2 is strength training 3 to 4 times a week. Full body workouts or upper-lower splits work great. Focus on progressive overload, so you're trying to add a little bit more stimulus each week. That could be more reps, more sets, more weight. This will build and maintain muscle whilst you're losing fat. You don't need to live in the gym, by the way. 45 to 60 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week is absolutely fine. Strategy number 3, try and hit 8 to 10,000 steps daily. This is your cardio, but it's low impact. It'll be very sustainable and it won't interfere with your recovery from your lifting sessions. Walking is genuinely one of the most underrated fat loss tools out there. And strategy number 4, and this one is critical, commit to doing this consistently for the full 4 months leading up to summer. Not perfectly, just consistently. You'll have some days where you end up eating more. You'll miss a few workouts. You might miss your steps target a few times. That's okay, just get back on track the next day. Consistency over time beats perfection every single time. Do these 4 things consistently for the 16 weeks that we're talking about, and you will see changes. So there you have it. Stop falling every year for the same fat loss myths. No spot reduction, no extreme diets, no picking cardio over weights. Instead, you want a moderate deficit. You want to be training 3 to 4 times a week, putting a steps goal in place, and then 4 months of consistency. That is the winning formula. If you want help implementing this with personalized coaching, the link is in the description below. I work with professional women to lose fat sustainably without having to live off chicken and broccoli or spending absolutely hours and hours in the gym. And if you like this, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos that I post on exactly the same topic. I've got more myth-busting content coming your way.